Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lomzy here. Today I'll be showing you guys how to sew this lovely dress. In the last video I made how to cut it, so today I am going to be showing you how to sew this, because a lot of you asked that I show the video on how I made it so that it will be easy for them to understand. Now I am just going to do just that today. So if this is your first time coming across my channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of my video, guys. Now let's go into the video. So quickly I'll go to my machine and sew down this fake yoke. When I'm done I'll come back to the table. So when you're sewing yours, you turn it the other way so that when you're done sewing it, it will fall the right way. See how I kept it and sew it, and you leave it so that it will be able to fall this way. Make sure you hem this side, the part that have the sleeve, you hem it, but this other side you just leave it to enter the sleeve. So this is the sleeve. I've already sewn the gathers on the sleeve, if you remember the style. I also turn the stitches the other way so that when I'm done I will turn it that way. So your stitches will be hidden. You see how it is? Next thing I will do is to go and prepare for the fake placket, if you remember the style. So I have a placket here. I'll fold this into two to get the center of the front. So I'm going to make a crease here so that I know where my placket will be. So once I have ironed my dress and known where the center of the front is, that's what I mean by making a crease. You iron it to know where the center is. So once I know that, I'm going to be cutting this strip into the required length of the placket I want. You can choose any length you want. I'm going to go to my machine and sew each of them. Sew each of the strips like that, and I have made a bias tape. I'm going to be placing it on top of it. Once I'm done sewing each of these strips, I will place the bias on top of it like so, and top stitch at the tip of the bias. I will top stitch it here and there. So let me go to my machine and quickly do this and come back to you. So as you can see, I have done that, and you see that this fake placket is helping the fake yoke to stand the right way. So I'm going to be going to the back now, since I'm done preparing the front. Remember, I made allowance for vents, skirt vents for the dress. If you haven't watched that video, I'm going to be dropping it in the description section so that you'll be able to watch how to make this. So I'm going to go ahead and add a zipper here. Once I'm done adding a zipper, I will make the skirt vents. I'm going to be closing it a bit like that to make a pleat, and fold it like so. So let me just go to the machine so that you see this part properly. I've added zipper to the back. As you can see, I use normal zipper, not an invisible zipper, so you can use invisible zipper if you want to. I have a video on how to do that. So now I'm going to go over to closing the vent. Because this dress is fitted, if you don't have that vent, you won't be able to walk. So I am going to be closing it starting from where my zipper stopped, and I'm going to be taking that down. You just watch what I'm going to be doing now. Starting at the tip of, or at the apex of my zip. the zipper allowance there, then I'll come down that way. Then for me to make my pleat, I have to come in 1 inch into the pleats, like so. Yeah, I'm going to stop here. Then I'm going to, know the center of the pleat so that I be able to work with it. Once I know that I've notched it, I'll turn this over like that and bring the center to the center back. You see it like so. Yeah, once I'm sure it is on the center, I'm going to go to my machine and sew it here like so to hold it in place. That way I have an inverted pleat at the back side. You can use this method for a skirt, anything you don't want your slit to be open. Yeah, so you do it like that. With this, the client will be easy to work and you will still have your pencil effect still there. So next is to join the front and back piece. So right side facing together, I'm going to be sewing the front and back. For the side that has the BUBU side, don't forget to sandwich the yoke like this. You sandwich it inside so that you don't have any fraying fabric. So that way you continue. And the side with the normal sleeve, you don't need to insert it into the shoulder. Next is to add the sleeve, the one sleeve to the other shoulder, like so. Once I'm done with the shoulder, next is to close the sides. Remember all the gathers you have added to sandwich them in between the sewing allowance, making sure they are lined together. That way you have a neat job. Once we are done sewing the side with the sleeve, we'll have to go over to the BUBU, one side BUBU side. I don't know. The side with the BUBU hand. So we're going to be turning this over like this. You have to really pay attention here because that is where you will get it all wrong or right. So once you have turned it over like that, you're going to be arranging your dress. You arrange it according to the way you cut it. See what I'm doing? Arrange it very well. Make sure no side is rumpled, and then you're going to be following the line that we made when we were cutting this. If you have not watched a video on how to cut this dress, you will not understand what I'm saying, so you can go ahead and watch that video before you come to this. So that's why I was saying then that the way you turn your fabric when cutting. If you had cut it with the fabric facing the back, by now you won't see the line to trace from. That's why when you're watching a video, you make sure you watch till the end so that you don't want to have big students. Stop skipping videos when it has to do with tutorials so that you don't need to be asking some questions. So I'm going to be following that like that and sew it all the way down.
And when I'm done, I am going to hem the bottom and do any design I want on the neck. So I know you guys must have learned a lot from this. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Guys, when you drop your comments, it helps YouTube to send our videos to other people that need it. That way you are encouraging us to make more videos. So go ahead and drop your comments, like, share it to your community, to help me produce more videos, guys. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.